It is October 13th, 2021. I used to open my videos with, I have information for you that not many can stomach. I stopped saying it because people got used to it. They got basically programmed to stomach a lot, and you know what I'm talking about. We can go through so many examples, and I will not mention any of those regarding this health event that is being pushed the narrative 24/7, because guess what? The freedom of speech is gone. If I even say the word COVID, fill in the blank, this video can be censored. It can be just taken down. This is what's been going on globally, especially in the United States now. We can just call it what it is. It is unfortunately the divided states of America, and people let this happen, okay? I believe United States will prevail. We do have certain parts of Constitution that are still in place. First Amendment is gone, but there is other ones that are still, like I mentioned, in place, and there is hope for this country. Unfortunately, many other countries that do not have, for instance, Second Amendment are going to have to deal with some really nasty stuff. Out here in the United States, governments understand the deal. They understand what we the people are all about. They just want to continue to divide and conquer, because that's their goal. They want you to be divided, is why I talked about, not that I created a hashtag, but I started hashtagging America Unite, because I knew the only way these bureaucrats can win, and they are winning big right now, is because of we the people are letting them divide us. And right now, the only thing that's stopping them of going full-blown communism is Second Amendment. I never push for any kind of violence at all. I'm just looking at what the Constitution is all about, what does it say, and just going about my business when it comes to that. So yes, I believe United States will prevail. It will be a rough decade. I talked about that. I talked about how to prepare. This channel is not to scare you. It is to prepare you and just letting you see certain things through a different lens, if you will, because I did go through some major issues back in Europe, socialism taking over, communism. When you look at what Lenin said, the primary objective of socialism is communism. Everything has been socialized in the United States. You can go back from banning smoking back in the day. You can go, there is so many things that slowly, step by step, have been introduced, and nothing was done about it. Especially, it accelerated about 2 decades ago, right after 9/11 through Patriot Act. And now with the health events, things are ramping up to be pretty rough. So this reset, ladies and gentlemen, that a lot of people are talking about, the financial reset, I believe it's spiritual reset on top of financial reset, is communism. It's what it is. And it's taking over globally. But again, I don't think Americans are that stupid that they will continue letting this just pass, right? And this is how it's going to end, is when you have deranged liberals peacefully get on Capitol Hill with signs on their hats, whatever, naked possibly, and start screaming. Guess what? Things will change. And when are they going to do so? Because nobody else will do anything. People are afraid to even speak. Nonetheless, go and say something, because, you know, they would be labeled as domestic terrorists or who knows what, right? So until people continue, they will continue getting this so-called free money and everything is fine. But when people realize that the inflation is not transitory, when it's here to stay and it's just about to basically go into overdrive, this is where things will get out of control. And I believe those deranged liberals who can't wait to go out there and exercise their First Amendment, nothing will get done. But that time is coming. When is it going to happen? This year, next year? I'm pretty sure it's going to happen within the next 2 years. But you will see gas prices continue to go up. We got the consumer price index came out today, again over 5%. This is beyond concerning. Not to mention, energy, conveniently enough, is excluded. So not included in the consumer price index. Food, housing, taxes, not included. Conveniently enough to have the masses confused and say this is not so bad. We are, ladies and gentlemen, in double digits. Energy, especially when it comes to gas, we are year over year now over 40%. What defines hyperinflation is energy, it's gas prices. When you see 50% rise year over year, if you see it just 2 years in a row, that is hyperinflation. So right now we are just under 50%, and it is year one going into year two. So we'll see what 2022 does, but it's not looking too good. People will wake up to this, and this is when all this madness will come to an end. I don't know about globally, but I know in United States it will. And I hope and pray it happens in other countries as well. So continue preparing. Remember, block all the noise. This is not financial or investing advice. I always tell you to think for yourself, to do your own due diligence, and understand that nobody is going to help you. You are on your own, okay? The banks could freeze your account. If it's not in your possession, whatever it is, something that you can feel, that you can touch, that you can, walk on, like land, it is not yours. If we get to the point that the government is coming with tanks to take your land, to take your physical gold, to take your ammo, well, it is what it is then. But until then, you continue preparing and make sure you have things within your reach. Somewhere at Uncle Bob's in Nebraska that you can easily get to. You got some gas put aside, so you can just in case the gas stations have shortages of gas, because that already happened. It was just a couple of days, but it will happen again. The supply chain is disrupted. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what communism does, okay? So again, ignore all the noise, continue preparing. We will talk soon, and I will leave you off with this right here. If you hear more gunshots, this is state of Arkansas, probably shooting range close by. So don't feel threatened by any of that. It is just patriots exercising their Second Amendment legally. Take care.